the Dean you need. I am the Dean you love. Please come back to me. I am the Dean you know. I am the Dean you need. I am the Dean you love. Please come back to me. Assalamu alaikum. This is Joshua Salam on Dean TV with Beyond the Beat. That means you hear the music, but we're giving you something behind the music. The people who write the music, the people who play the music. Like this brother, Saif Adam. Let's give him salams. How you doing, Saif?
Alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. He talks nice. It's just even good to hear him talk.
I can be free, nobody's holding me. I'm on the road to be where Allah is pleased with me. We can be free when we believe it. بالإيمان تصفو لنا الحياة. We can be free when we believe it. نحيا في دنيانا بحب الله. بحب الله. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So I met this brother. I heard about him through Naeem. Naeem came over here, and I tell you, he came back singing this song that was so amazing. It's gonna be on his next album, on Naeem's album. And he said, "Yeah, this brother helped me write it, Saif Adam." I was like, "Who's this Saif Adam?" And so we come over here, and he's singing some songs that he's wrote. He used to write with Ed Sheeran, if you ever heard of that guy. And I'm just amazed at what he's doing. So I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. First of all, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I used to sort of write more sort of like mainstream songs. That's how I kind of gained my professionalism and went to cut long story short.
Don't cut the long story short, man. They want to hear.
Okay,
about
everyone get comfortable.
Yeah, that's
relax,
right.
Yeah?
That's right.
Make sure you got a little tea or something or whatever. Okay, so my name's Saif. I used to do mainstream stuff, and it was kind of from then I went to Mecca. And I came back and I had another list of artists to write for because my job was literally to write songs for sort of like mainstream artists. Ones like, I don't know who's on the list, like Jason Derulo, even Rihanna, Usher, all these people on the list. And then I said,
Usher?
Yeah, man. I actually got sent something like that. But do you know what? Like when I got back from Umrah, I decided I got the email saying, okay, you know, hi Saif, please, you know, this is your new sort of pitch list, and I just thought, you know what? I just want to kind of do something for our own community. When you go to places like, when you go to like the House of Allah, you kind of realise that you think, wow, like there's all different walks of people, you know, and you just think this is huge, you know. We're a ummah. That's when you feel like you're an ummah, you know, because it's just people, you know. You had Malaysians, you had all sorts, and
we all know how those Malaysian women are on Hajj, you know.
Militant and just like alhamdulillah, you know, they're so focused.
But we love Malaysia. We love Malaysia.
I personally, I love Malaysia. But yeah, so I kind of came back and I thought, you know what, I'm going to write something for our own community. So I wrote a few nasheeds, put them out on YouTube, and for a while I was a fan of all the nasheed artists. I mean, I was a fan of you guys, yeah, and Sammy Yusuf. And who else was there at that time? Kareem Salama and Zayn Bikar, of course. So around that time, I was always into it. And actually, to tell the truth, before I even got signed to mainstream, I actually sent my nasheeds out to Islamic labels, and I didn't get no response, no one back, nothing. I remember Khalil Muhammad. He was on the scene, and he had this thing on you. I'm telling you everything, by the way, you know. So he had
That's why we on Beyond the Beat, Beyond the Music. You're getting everything. You gotta listen to it here. Here we go.
So like there was a YouTube clip of Vince. It said it was titled "So You Want to Be a Nasheed Singer," and I thought, yes, I would love to be a nasheed. So I clicked onto it, and he put an email on there. So I sent an email, I sent a demo, but just no response. So I thought, okay, you know what? You know, I built a good relationship with my producer, so I said, let me just do some mainstream stuff. Done that, sent it off to Island Records, Universal, EMI, BMG, all the big labels, and I got a few responses back, so we was really surprised.
Wait a minute, you telling me you sent your stuff to the mainstream labels and you got some responses back fairly quickly. You sent your stuff to the Muslim labels and they didn't even get back with you.
It wasn't even a thank you for your submission. There was nothing. But I have no like hard feeling. I just think, you know, that's how the way it was. You know, that's Allah's plan. So But you know what? I'm thankful. Why? Because I gained a lot of professionalism within that. I know about chord structures. I know about what's a good song and how you can make a hit song. And I also learned how to use my voice more effectively. So I just learned so much. And then kind of turned full circle, and then come back, and then I just thought, okay, I wanna write nasheeds again. Let's try it again, you know. And financially, I could sustain myself by doing it, and it just works, man. I had a meeting. Sorry to interrupt,
No.
but this is fun because I don't really talk about it that much.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're giving a voice to the artists and the listeners that want to hear from you.
Cool, man. So this is the first time anyone's. I usually tell my friends this. It's an interesting story.
Well, we not your friends?
You are my friends,
okay.
of course, and I hope everyone listening are my friends as well. Alhamdulillah.
Friend them on Facebook. What's your Facebook, by the way?
It's Saif Adam, so just search on there, and you know the best thing is to Google Saif Adam, and you see all the links: Instagram, Twitter. So going back to it, I went to back to the studio, and this is the guy who scouted me for Bucks Music Group, which is a label who they release like Paloma Faith stuff, Ed Sheeran's, One Direction's, and behind him he had like a One Direction plaque for he done Little Things, you know that song Little Things, and many other the tracks on the One Direction album. And I was sitting there, I was kind of saying, okay, I want to quit mainstream and I want to do this. And he said, like, show me what it is. And I showed him the music, and he was like, this is kind of cool, this is alright, like I like it. And I was like, really? And I was with my good friend, who's now created a label all around, based around sort of me, and we've kind of pushed through, and we're kind of trying to break barriers and that. But he's the one that kind of encouraged me. He said, you know what, look, bro, like if you want to sing faith-inspired music, just do it, like don't care about it. And it was a big thing because when it's so tempting, like the mainstream, I'm telling you, man, there's bright lights, there's just the money and everything is so like sponsorships. I had sponsorships from Adidas, they're just throwing me clothes just to wear, and it's hard, like in this dunya, you know, if someone's quite weak, you kind of just, you know, jump into it kind of thing. So it's hard. So we had Ed Sheeran's plaque, multi-platinum thing, all behind it. I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. He looked at it. He looked at the other lady who's part of the record label, and they just said, okay, let's do it. We'll support you. So from then, I just went out. I started giving out CDs. This is the beginning when I started giving out free CDs. I used to go to all like Muslim bookings and stuff. I used to give out CDs, and then built a little following. I even used to leave them on cars, you know, like so like. So say there's like an event where there's
see, in the States we said the brother was hustling. he did what he had to do to get his music out there. That's good.
Exactly that, man. And I just done that, and then had a few responses. Twitter started growing, the YouTube views shot right high, and then after that I thought, you know what, I think I should take this seriously. So I managed to meet people like Mahi Zain, who else? I met the old Warnsby, obviously you guys, amazing, and I just met everyone who are my kind of role models in terms of like Islamic music. Who I thought, if I want to be doing it, I want to be doing it that way, but I also want to do it my way as well. And so you guys kind of paved the way for me, you know. And it kind of made me think it's okay to be Muslim, it's okay to like music, it's okay to be creative. We fear this thing of like, you know, when you have some creativity and sometimes you just want to burst, and you know, and now I have an outlet, and that's through my music. And alhamdulillah, like people have responded in a positive way.
Definitely. And we hope the Deen TV is a further outlet for you.
This life, as you know, you reap what you sow. And when you do good, Allah will protect you and stop you falling down. Allah, we surrender, 'cause He knows all, no compromise. Hears your laugh and feels your cry. He is there all the time. Make dua, praise Allah, our mind will grow. Inshallah, we will go far, there's a long way to go. We pray Salat, it's from the heart, love will keep us whole. And when you're feeling down, you know the way to go. Allah, yeah, Allah, yeah. You know I feel it in my soul. Allah, yeah, Allah, yeah.
You said something that's interesting, though. I want you to talk about it. You said, and now I know how to make hit songs. Not to, knowledge is for everybody. What are some tips for the musicians out there that are trying to make hit music? What can you tell them?
Okay, right, here's more I'm going to give out secrets. This is good because my manager's not here. He'll be like, cut the interview, cut the interview. Right, I would say, okay, so you analyse, I used to do song analysis, right, and what makes a hit song. Usually people like to sing along to songs. Also, there's a certain key that, this is what makes a popular song, yeah? So there's the C chord, which is always used, and you've got the G chord, which is always used. As long as you chuck that in there somewhere, you're going to have a nice, you stick to the formula of what makes a good song. Always and times move on, but these chords always stay. And for me, that kind of what works. And also, you have to be knowledgeable in your lyrics and stuff. I'm studying all the time, to make sure what I'm saying is correct, because if I'm speaking about Allah and Islam, then your facts have to be on point, We have a responsibility.
Saif let Abdul Malik, the guy behind the camera, and myself hear some new songs coming out, and whoo, we were like had it in our ears, like, okay. So I know, you know what, guys, if you don't know him, like him, follow him. Saif Adams got some hits coming out, and in about probably in, I don't know, a couple months, few years, we're gonna be like, man, I interviewed that guy, man. Yeah, we interviewed him in Manchester. So I want to say, Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Saif Adam. Let's give him salams on our way out from Beyond the Beat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
I am the Deen you need, I am the Deen you love. Please come back to me. I am the Deen you know, I am the Deen you need, I am the Deen you love. Please come back to me.